up, baby? I'm just super excited to be back on the set. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this day and age. Right now, offensive linemen have a vendetta against me. I just want to appreciate all my defensive players.
Yeah.
And be a great supporting teammate. Be a great
I'm giving
teammate.
you this platform. I'm providing you this platform, Cam J, so
Yeah,
you can fully elaborate and not elaborate in a sense of doubling down, which you went on Get Up
because you know I
and you
will.
doubled down, and I hated it.
Come
But
on, like
if we could, hold on just a second, my good brother. If we could find common ground to where you really understand
yeah,
that these big men up front are professional athletes, bro.
athletes.
No
Yes,
question
they are.
about it. Like
Yeah, absolutely. That's their
professional
paid title.
athletes.
Professional athletes. Yeah. If you play any sport, you're a professional athlete. Now, my definition of athlete though is like, dang, that boy's an athlete. Like, ATH beside his name. Like, man, what sport can't he play? Like, dang, like, hey, he cold. Like, he cold at football. He probably
It's
could be a hell of
several.
a
No,
basketball
it's
player. Yeah, I see you're limited in your perception of what an athlete could be. And I just taken that and broaden my horizons. I say, yo, like if I think he's athletic, Michael Phelps, like dang, you just know he could have been a tight end. Man, you know he could probably cover ground playing tennis. Like you can see some transitional effects of other sports in there, right? And then just occupational hazard. I don't like your position. Your position gets in my way. I've called you speed bumps before. I've called you, whatever it is. And this is not something that I'm like, oh, one off and not in your face about. You've heard me for your entire career. I've been very consistent about who I am. I get that offensive linemen have a job to do, and I respect that job. I started off there. But you know what you don't do? When you're an explosive athlete, you don't want to be put into a box. Like again, so I think I made a statement about like, hey, if you're a bigger kid, where do you start off at? You start off at where? Offensive line. And when you're a failed, basketball player, or oh man, he could have, he didn't really quite work out as a baseball player. Where did they put you? Offensive line. And in fact, de
See, these are
facto,
these are not
if
these are
you're
not
hey,
true though. This is not true though.
if you're a D tackle, and you're a D tackle, and you start having, you're a practice squad guy, you start getting reps. Where do they put you? Like, oh man, we're short on linemen. Hey, give me that D tackle. And if you do a good enough job, guess where you become? Become that guard. It's just
Let
de
me
facto
know when
position is
I can speak on my show. Let me know when I can talk on my show.
okay. You're
Mm.
you're right. It is your show. Interject at any time. Tell me shut the hell up because that's how much respect I have for you. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, that's just like when you are, albeit a professional athlete, we all are. In terms of the moment you get drafted, the moment you go to college, we're now for sure college with the NIL as it is. We're professional athletes. Now, what level? Go
Hmm.
ahead. Yeah, that's you,
Okay.
big dog.
Is
Yeah, there's outliers.
perfect. Okay,
There's
listen.
outliers.
First off, first off,
Yeah.
you
Uh-huh.
have way too much money for this
Yeah.
internet. Way too much. You got way too much money on for you to be on this hotspot. I'm gonna need you to connect to something. All right.
I thought
Secondly,
are we not connected well? It's not good looking good. Ah,
you're
sorry.
fuzzy. Yeah,
Hate
it
that.
is. You're look like you're in a jar. All right. So listen, when we talking athletes, and the thing is, you when you made your comment, you said that maybe Terron Armstead was an athlete.
Is.
Cam, pound
There
for
we go.
pound,
I hate that word. I hate
one
that
of
word.
the one of the well, we can take the pounds out of it because
Yeah,
one of the most athletic humans that ever came across the NFL is your boy. The offensive
no
line,
doubt.
4'6", 40. And I'm not even gonna
Hmm.
talk about the combine stuff, but like just straight metrics. The highest vert I ever did was a 37-inch vert, and that was
Hmm.
315 pounds.
Hmm.
That's an athletic human.
Hmm. I hear you.
Trent Williams. Like
Hmm.
we see the man in space. We see the
Mm-hmm.
burst. We see the all the back when I was in high school, college, I'm playing seven
Hey,
on
when
seven,
you, when you said
receiver,
when you said burst, when you
corner.
said burst, what do you mean by that?
The
What do you
same
mean by
burst
that?
that you have.
Oh,
The same burst
okay.
that you have.
Uh,
My
Yep.
40 was faster than yours, Cam. So are you not an athletic defensive
Absolutely.
end?
Pure
So why
athlete.
would I why
I tra-
wouldn't why wouldn't I be
I
why wouldn't
translate everywhere.
I did
I
too though,
translate
bro.
everywhere.
Football,
Wait, you did. Yep.
basketball,
Hmm.
All
Hmm.
American in track, All American.
Yep. Hmm. Basketball. See that's what I'm saying. There's outliers.
So
You said basketball. I said, look at you. Look at like that again. Athletes out there. That a few of you guys are athletic, like complete athlete. Sure. And maybe there's an outlier situation. Oh, but let's not get it twisted, sir. There's you've seen guys that I point to out on the football field, and out of grace, I'm going to let it slide. You've seen guys that said, "Is this who you drafted? Wait, is this supposed to be an athlete?" And you've heard me say it directly to and around them. Um,
okay, look,
Again, because
I give you
if
this.
you were more
You know
explosive,
what?
in fact, when we say a high praise for you, T said, what did we say? Boy, hey, you explosive now, and you should probably come out to the other side. I said, you might be in the wrong position. You might need to be a D tackle. You could be a mean three tech because you're explosive.
This what we're
And
gonna do. This what we're gonna do.
yeah, uh-huh.
This what we're gonna do.
These
So
outliers.
as far okay, I got you. As far as the masses go, yes, y'all are defensive linemen are more athletic than no linemen for sure. All right.
Hmm.
As far as the masses go, offensive linemen. Well, I'm gonna just say this, and then we can move on to some playoff football. D linemen are dumb as hell. It's a few
Hmm.
outliers in
Hmm.
that space.
Hmm.
So
See ball, get ball.
if y'all want to take that athleticism and ride that home, pause. We'll take the intelligence. I'm good with that.
Who? When you say we,
I'm
who's
good with
we?
that.
Wait, who's we?
The O line. The O line.
Stop it. Stop it. Now, Terron Armstead.
Not
Don't do
you
that.
cannot do it. And look, it's a few outliers now for y'all as far as brains.
Yeah, but you know, like, so
Few.
when you're jogging across hey, when you guys are jogging across the football field, right? What do you hear from other guys? Get out their way. Big herd of what coming through?
I've
Cattle,
never heard that. Never heard that in my
cattle.
life. Never
Because
heard
you
that in my
know
life.
good and well. Hey, T said you know good and well. You got down in there, and there's been a guard and or somebody else that had no clue which way they were going. Zero. There's been
Well,
many
I
instances
see
where it's like,
I see a group of D linemen running, jogging
there we
across
go.
the field. I see a group of y'all. Look, I see a group of y'all jogging across the field. First thing I'm thinking, dumb. All of them, dumb.
Hey, see ball, get ball, baby. Hey, it's simplified because you know what? Sometimes you got to let your best athletes go forward. Guess what y'all know never do?
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Now, that being said, there's outliers, but all my statements are validated, sir. Hey, in fact, if I say it again, another person's feelings might get hurt. It's been about an O lineman a
All right.
day that you
Okay.
coming out their way.
All right. So divisional weekend just wrapped up.
I mean, yeah,
We had
I think I went 3 for 4 in my picks.
this. Really? Which game did you miss?
The obvious game that everybody had as a defensive game, the Houston Texans with Drake May
Yeah, Texas Patriots.
Texas
Yeah,
Patriots,
no,
bro.
I
Like
was picking the
honestly,
whole way. I was picking the whole way.
really, but you saw the game came down to it. The way that the defense of the Texas side was playing, they had all the answers. Now that being said, not enough answers. It got
Their offense, bro.
it got ugly. Right.
Their offense, bro.
But I expected
It's
I
been
expected
that
more
dumb.
from him. The moment I saw Nico Collins go down, I said, "Oh, that's one of his favorite targets now." But it shouldn't affect you too
Their
much, and
offense
it
is
did.
bad, man.
It's not
Is
bad.
is
They
is
just had a
CJ
bad
Stroud the guy?
showing.
No, it's
Hey,
been that
when
though,
I
bro.
played it,
Is CJ
that's what I'm
Stroud
saying.
the guy?
I hate how we put so much weight on young quarterbacks after one good year. Like
Yep.
if any quarterback comes into a storm, no, albeit the age, whatever, he has one good year. What do we say? Oh, he's the guy. He's like that. Or maybe
Yep.
or maybe he's just learning and he had a heck of a quick learning curve, and you didn't expect that out of him. Let's see what he does over a span of 4 to 5 years, and figure out if he's that guy. And you see multiple quarterbacks we do it with. When Justin Fields was over at Chicago, we tried to do it with him. When Mitch Trubisky had that one good Pro Bowl year, we try to do it with him. We try and dub a quarterback the next great. Hell, Drake May, they're already dubbing him the next great. Maybe let's just take a
Boy,
sample
not
size. He is
no, I feel
super,
you.
but
I
will
feel
he be
you.
the same next year? Like, show me 2, 3, 4 consistent years of dang great. Because the quarterbacks now play for 20 years. If you're the guy, you're playing minimum 15. And you can
27
go
years
from there
for
as
the
you went.
Broncos.
20. It's just like Joe Flacco can still play. And still airing it out, 300-400 yard games. Joe Flacco could have been inserted to
No, that,
Texans offense right there, and they would have easily won that game. And guess what we're going to say? Man, if CJ just played how he played earlier this year, because let's not get twisted, that man snapped for a 6-7 game streak this year. He just had a bad showing. And I hate that we put all this pressure like, oh, man, he's terrible. He's not that guy. They got to find an answer. What do you mean? He's a young quarterback. Sometimes, hey, players mess up. That's the game. The game isn't perfect. Just like
he's
offensive
talented
linemen
for sure.
in a
He's
backpedaling
talented for
sense.
sure. Oh my goodness. Hey, can we get this guy off this? Can we
Nah,
get this guy
brother,
off the
I'm
show?
here now. The
But
set.
to your point for CJ Stroud, he is talented for sure, and I do think his rookie year brought on a lot of expectation. But the
Right.
thing is, and I can't give him the out or the grace in this standpoint, is taking care of the football. Like I'm cool if you're not executing certain throws, if you're not being able to make these spectacular plays, but if you have 5 turnovers, 10 turnovers, 2 games, like that is inexcusable. I don't care how old you are. You know what I mean? So that portion of the game right there is the part that concerns me the most, is because you got to take care of that football. You got the ball every play. You got to take care of that football. So that's
Got to
the
take
one
care of it.
issue that I have right. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right,
Um,
Cam, let me get your championship weekend, your championship Sunday prediction. So we got the Denver Broncos without Bo Nix. He's out for the
yeah,
season with a fractured ankle that he finished the game on.
don't love it for him.
Dude is crazy.
Jared Stidham taking over.
Uh, steady, steady season. So we got the Broncos versus the New England Patriots, Mile High City in Denver. Who you got?
Man, the only thing that's going to help this game is that it's in Mile High. And that defense is federal. I had Texans defense as number 1. I had Seattle defense number 2. I had Denver's defense number 3, just in totality. And honestly, you could switch
I
out.
can
You
see
could
that.
fight. You could fight. Yeah, you could fight either way, right? About 2 and 3.
I can see that.
I mean, I see them being led defensively to even have a chance at this game. They got to have a game like they did last game. Malcolm Roach had a sack and a half. Zach Taylor had like
Yeah,
7, 8 pressures. You had
yeah,
Cooper with a sack, and you had Nick Bonito with the sack. It's going to take all that, because now you play with a guy who hasn't been that guy in a while. You're calling a guy like, okay, Stidham, sure. I don't know much about him, so I can't even talk about him. I'd have to go watch film on him. Have
yeah,
have
yeah. No,
zero
for sure.
knowledge to what his game looks like.
Yeah,
Right. So you don't know what you're getting. So, and you're going against Drake May, who just put a hell of a show out there. Hey, top 2 quarterbacks in the playoffs right now, Drake May, and then you got Matt Stafford. Like
yeah,
that's 1 and 2, and probably I'd take Matt over at 1, and then Drake at 2. But that's what I'm saying. The top tier quarterbacks, and you're going in against that. I don't love it for Denver, but luckily, again, now they're going up to Mile High. You
Who
can't
you
breathe out
got,
there.
Cam? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? And score
I'm
prediction.
gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah. I mean, I'm just labeling it out there because I don't love that game for my pick. I like that game. I still think the Patriots do it. I think
Okay.
Patriots do it. If I look at it, had they had Bo Nix, it'd be swinging the other way. I At this point you gotta have a little bit more. So maybe the city kid comes in and shocks the world. It'd be shocking to me. And then beyond that, then you got the NFC Championship game, who I assume is going to be the Super Bowl winners. The winner of the NFC, bar too many
Mm.
injuries or whatever. That's the champion. At this
Who you
point,
got in
Sam
that
Darnold
one?
has proved. Yeah, Sam Darnold's proved that maybe he is that guy. He's changed his complete narrative of what we thought about him. And then we look at Matt Stafford, and we look at Puka Nacua, and the game, Chicago game, actually brought some doubt in people's minds. Like, oh snaps, maybe they are defeatable. But then and they didn't get defeated. So think about what they
Yeah.
can do on offense, what they can do on defense. You got Puna, you got Big Puna Ford, you've got Kobe Turner, you got Jared Verse, you got Byron Young, and if you look at it, who's the other, they got the other D tackle too. Hold on, I'm slipping out his name. But you have a
Fish.
formidable defense out
Brandon
there.
Fish.
Braden Fish. Um, just like dogs across the board. Um, if Landman
Facts.
returns to form the way he was able to punch balls out earlier this year, that happens, they're going to be in a great place. On the other side, you've got Seattle with Leonard, DeMarcus Lawrence. You got the other edge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning towards Matt Stafford just because at this point he's been to a Super Bowl. He knows what Super Bowl talent takes. Because if you look at the wide receivers, you got Devontae, you got Puka. Seattle side, you got JSN. Like the tight ends are about equal. I'm leaning towards the Rams
Rashid
if I were to
Shaheed.
have it.
Okay. Okay. Give me. I need a score for both though. What AFC Championship score? NFC Championship score.
AFC might get uglier. Um, I'm gonna
What?
say that's what I'm saying. I can't count Sean out. I can't count their defense out because the defense is nasty. But you saw what
Yeah.
happened to Houston with the nasty defense. You still need a little bit of something. You gotta show me some life. Now, I definitely think they're gonna have a far better plan on how to limit the quarterback's process. Right? It's gonna be a very one read or maybe even get to your second read, but it's not gonna be this elongated situation. So, I foresee a lot of short, choppy routes. Keep it within mind. I'm thinking 27. Let's call it 27-17. Patriots.
Okay. NFC.
And I might be super wrong about that because I just don't know enough about Stidham. And then NFC is gonna be a shootout. Somewhere in there, I'm gonna say 34-31, 30-35.
Mm. Who? You got the Rams.
Rams. I got Rams. 35,
Okay.
31. Stuck
35,
there.
31.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. If you spot
yeah.
on, we going to the casino.
I'm a watch. As an active player, I'm a watch from afar. Yeah. I mean, who you got?
Um, I got the Broncos, bro.
You got
I got the Broncos in the
Al.
AFC.
Al.
Sean Payton. Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Being in his meeting rooms and preparing for 9 years. We had moments without Drew. Teddy Bridgewater went 5-0. Jameis Winston was 5-2. Luke McCown was like 2-0. Taysom Hill was like 7-1. He
Absolutely.
he finds a way. You know what I mean? Uh,
Hmm.
Elite coach, Hall of Fame coach. I think they'll come. I think they have a plan. I think they'll come up with a plan. I have Will Lutz joining the show on Thursday. He's joining the set on Thursday, and we talked about everything and talked about City, and he gave me some insight. You guys be sure. Listen, all the viewers for the set. You be sure to Tune in Thursday. The Broncos clutch kicker Will Lutz. He joins the set. Talked about everything, the plan moving forward, and how they plan to get this job done. But giving some insight on Stiddy, they feel very confident in him, and that's 80% of it. Like if you really got belief in the guy behind you, and the guy next to you, you can go get it done. But if you don't, like if it's truly doubt, like man, why is he's back there? You know what I mean? Then you got no shot. They don't have that doubt. Like they really believe City can get the job done. We've seen it before. We've seen Nick Foles come in and get into place and go win a Super Bowl. So we've seen it before. Not saying this is the exact same situation. It's different, but it's a chance to do something special. And both of us know Sean personally. We know how he loves challenges. So
Absolutely.
Broncos.
Again, you have to limit some of the things that Stidham was going to be exposed to. And at the same time, can you? You got Milt Williams over there, like on the Patriots side. You got some dogs out there.
Facts.
Clavon takes off.
They have been incredible. They have been incredible. Bro. Shout out to Mike.
Sound Christian Gonzalez over there. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Okay,
for sure.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's could be ugly, and at the same time, I could be overly wrong because I just don't know much about this Stidham kid. Like your biggest factor right now would be the quarterback.
That makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense for sure. All right, Cam J. Before I let you go, we know that you are a free agent right now.
This will be an offensive lineman.
We know.
Look, this will be an offensive lineman, and then this is a defensive end. And then like you see how like a defensive end is Godzilla and whatever that armadillo was. I'm clearly at my boy's house and I've just been playing around. I'm messing around his Wi-Fi.
Yeah, take your boy to upgrade his internet while he got them dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's me. I think he hardwires in. He's that's my fault. That's my fault.
Listen, Cam, before I kick your ass off the show, I have final remarks. We know that you are a free agent right now, or scheduled to be a free agent. You are New Orleans.
For the first time
you
and forever. Yeah.
No, seriously. You are New Orleans. You are a Saint. When people think of the Saints, Drew Brees, Cam Jordan, got to be the two. Ricky Jackson, you know what I mean? Got to be is that Hall of Famers. You have your own day in New Orleans. May 8th is officially Cam Jordan Day in New Orleans. Is there a possibility that you come back as a Saint? Is there a possibility that you don't?
94% that I come back as a Saint. I've never seen myself in any other colors. Like where else would I rather be? And at the same time, you gotta let that play out however it is. You know what I'm saying? Like where else would I rather be? I've never said anything other than I want to win a Super Bowl in black and gold. And I don't know what it's going to take or how long it's going to take, but we're going to keep on chopping wood. And it's always going to be we until they don't want me. And then I'll have to figure out that path. Right now, again, after a season you have now is just, you leave the agent to talk to the GM and Kai, Mickey and Kai, and we figure out what it may. And there's always other avenues. There's always other paths to, there's what they say, 100 ways to skin a cat, right? Whatever my number in my mind is, whatever their number in their hearts is, it's got to find a way to see if we can't put something together, and I believe we will. And at the same time, I'm also really enjoying this media space. Like the way that I've been attacking the media spot, like I'm having a great time here too. In my mind, sure. I'm happiest when I'm around great people, great locker room, and that locker room doesn't have to be a football locker room. And at the same time, I'd love for it to be a football locker room. In my mind, I want to be valued. At this point, what was it that took you to another team? Because I mean, as much as I do in New Orleans, it's not like you were too far behind. You were in the community. You was out there giving birds away with a turkey day. You was out there clothing kids. You was out there talking about starting. You was out there helping kids advance themselves academically. There's a lot of things that you do. Right.
I'm still.
You an offensive lineman, brother. Hey, you offensive lineman. You know how hard that is.
That's it.
No. Think about this. Offensive lineman's greatest day. No, offensive lineman's greatest day is when no one says your name. That is the highest accolade that you can get. when you're locking somebody down, when you got somebody in a cage, you done whooped his ass 65 out of 65 snaps. Your best day. When you go home and your family's like, I ain't never seen somebody put a performance like you, T-Stead. That's the only people that is going to know your name. And for your job of occupation, I hate that for you, and I respect it, and it could never be me. Like, I'm a middle child. I need all that love. We don't work this hard. Not like I love the first half of the game. Cam Jordan. Well, I work harder because of you. When you set a standard, you like, yo,
man, listen,
you have metrics that you can live up to.
Cam more than Cam. Nobody loves Cam
That's not
more
true.
than Cam. We know that. That's
not true.
That's a
hey, you don't know Anita Jordan. Hey, I blame my mama, bro. my mama know my stat line. She know the pressure. She know the hurries. She know the stuff that don't matter. So I blame her. I blame Anita. Anita Jordan gave Cam Jordan too much confidence, and you know my son. Tank almost talking third person now. I said, oh no.
Tank. Oh, Tank gonna be
a real athlete.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to see my dog out there, boy. Can't wait.
No doubt. That's all I'm saying. I can't wait to see the next generation, bro. It's not about us no more. We are having a hell of a now, but that next generation is what I'm really for. Like when I see your girls out there hooping, and when I was like, and on the tracks, I'm like, oh, they're problematic. I see Mark Ingram's daughter out there giving 7 shimmies in a shake out there in flag football. I said, Mila out there working.
Crazy.
Mila, going crazy. Like I get excited about that. Like, like what you see Darren Sproles kids out in San Diego in the track circuit out there getting busy. Like I love that our generation goes to work and we're respected and we put all the accolades in there because we deserve that. But that next generation gonna be nasty.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. All right, Cam J. Let me let you go, bro. We got some playoffs to talk. Nick Underhill is ready. He's in the waiting room. Talk some ball.
Hey, in fact, throw him in here. I got a question for him too. Since we're here, put Nick on.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Nicky.
Oh, what you got?
How long have you been covering football?
2010. First season was in 2010. Yeah, long time, man.
Long time. All right. So when you see guys like Terron Armstead leave, or you see, a guy like, let's call it Jerry Rice when they don a different jersey, when it feels weird when you see Tom Brady go to Tampa. What do you think leads to that?
Yeah, man, I started out covering the Patriots actually. So, and I was up there in 19 when he left. I went back up there for that year. So it's weird, man. It's usually something that breaks behind the scenes, it seems like, or the money isn't there. They aren't treating them right. There's a little bit of, they feel like they got stature with where they're at. And then, the money starts getting funny is usually what it is. And, I don't think it's about money for a lot of guys, but I think money represents respect. And then when that respect dissipates, I think oftentimes, I don't want to speak for anyone, but I think oftentimes when you ask people and they're honest about it, that's usually where it is they put in their time, they got their stature, they've sacrificed for the team. And then in the end, it turns into a business instead of, probably what it should be, at that final time. And it's a shame when you see that, man, because like some guys are iconic. I would hate to see you go somewhere else. Like you're an icon. It would be weird. Like I don't want to see those Champ Bailey pictures. A champ in a different uniform. Like it just doesn't feel right. So, just on that level of being a sports fan, like outside of the report and stuff, you hate to see that stuff happen because like certain guys just belong certain places.
Absolutely. That's all the question I had. You kicked me off now. I'm just accruing information as life goes on.
Hey, you resigning?
I hope so. hey, I've been rallying for that since like week 7. Like, hey man, like we'll get it together. Hopefully, I keep saying I'm just keep speaking in fruition because again, there's nowhere I'd rather be than black and gold out there harassing the NFC South for the next year, 2, 3. Something about being at the top of the division in sacks feels good.
He'll be there. He'll be there.
Yeah, feels good.
10 sacks, man. There should be a place. There should be a place. Yeah.
10.5, but
whatever. 10.5, right? 10.5?
Yeah,
10.5. Didn't mean to short you. Yeah, my bad.
Right.
All right, Cole. Kick the guy in
Yeah,
the
kick
middle
me
off
off.
the screen, please. All right, Cam, appreciate you, brother.
Peace. Y'all
Love.
be blessed.